Oh, what day is it? Friday. It's Friday the 3rd of January, and I'm coming back with a new vlog. So a little recap. Last year was sort of the only vlogs I managed to really do were my honeymoon that we did back in March, which I cannot believe that was almost a year ago. Some green tea. Health. So that was mainly it, and then everything just got so busy. And I just didn't find the time. So new year, new me, I'm trying to do some new vlogs, see how this goes. So since my last vlog, we've actually moved. We moved out to the country, so we were living in Clapham in London before, and we've moved out for a bit of sort of balanced lifestyle. So green space, more space, that kind of thing. So we're out here. We moved in May and we've been here for, almost 7 months, and it's actually been really great. We still work in London, so I get the balance of being in London for 3 days and I'm here for the rest of the week, and I just love it. So starting the new year off, I went for a lovely wintry run. It's really frosty today. I think it was -2 when we woke up, so it's beautiful frosty weather, really crisp, so I managed to get some nice photographs and videos of that. And so today I'm ready, I'm dressed, unusual for me when I'm doing these vlogs. I'm going to pop into town and do just a little bit of shopping, mainly just sort of essentials, but then just to see what's around. So that should be fun, and I think for the rest of this vlog I'm going to do a sort of New Year sort of look, which I'll talk about now, and my hopes and sort of goals, and I will go through also what I got for Christmas, some little bits, including what was in the Harrods Beauty Advent Calendar, which you can see is sort of in the corner there. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this vlog, and hopefully you enjoy. If you have come across this vlog, then hello and welcome, and nice to meet you. So just a little bit about myself if you've just come across me. I am in my 30s. I moved out to the country, so I was living in London for quite a few years. When I moved here for uni, I got married last year, so sometimes I talk about that quite a lot. I had my honeymoon this year. Last year, sorry. Oh, gosh, I got married in 23. That's not last year anymore. Got married in September 23. Had our honeymoon in March last year, and I wanted to vlog that as part of sort of documenting what we were doing, because it was quite a big trip for us. And as part of that, I thought, do you know what, I'll just give vlogging a go and see where we end up. Who knows? So this year I'm intending to do a little bit more sort of, our lifestyle in the country, sort of goals for the next couple of years. So we're renting where we are because we wanted to sort of try out the area, see if we like it, and we do. So now it's sort of heads down and find somewhere we would love to live for a little while, so try and buy a house, which would be really exciting. So this year is all about, well, saving and being good in that way, but I also want to really focus on my health. I think sort of London lifestyle can sort of, so I work in finance, and that can actually take quite a toll. It is very social. You do find yourself a lot of social events and drinking, etc. And I find the balance of sort of like my health a little bit difficult. So that is something I want to work on this year for sure. So I've got my eye on various different things. I joined a gym here. It's quite expensive. And only get a few classes, and actually I think I'd like to go to a gym where I can just go anytime I want rather than sort of set classes all the time. So we're seeing how that goes, so I'll be on the lookout I've also got my eye on a Peloton. Would that be a good idea? Because I love spin. So I've always loved exercise, love going to the gym. As I said, I went for a run this morning, so, you know, got into running quite a bit during lockdown. So yeah, so working on health and getting back to a place where I feel more comfortable in myself, and in general just being more healthy, because I am in my later 30s. I am in my later 30s, and I haven't got my rings on, and I think it's just important to sort of be as fresh and healthy as possible. So that's kind of the goal. One of the goals for this year, getting to enjoy this beautiful countryside and making the most of this, and I think also sort of trying to take a little bit more time away from being overstimulated by screens and whatnot. Obviously social media, I'm even sort of talking to a screen now, but trying to sort of pull back from that a little bit more and not spend so much of my spare time doom scrolling, and also because I work on a laptop all day, I'm on a screen all day, so, you know, in evenings shutting the laptop, putting things away, doing some more reading, and doing some more relaxing things, and stretching. I'm noticed after my run today I'm really stiff, so I need to work on that. So yeah, so that is sort of the outlook and my aim for this year. And I think vlog wise, if I can get a vlog out every week, I'd be really happy. I think realistically, working full time, it'd probably be more like every other week, but let's see how it goes and let's give it the year. I'd quite like to see, sort of look back on this vlog at the beginning of the year and then compare it to potentially a vlog at the end of the year and see what I've achieved. And I'd love to know what everyone else's goals are and what you are achieving as well. So if you've joined me and you want to discuss what you're thinking for the new year, then please do. And if you know, the new year, you don't have any goals, that's okay too, because, you know, I think the new year, new me thing is a lot of pressure, as a lot of people say, and trying to better yourself every year, or I'm going to achieve this and you're going to achieve that, can be quite overwhelming. So take your time, do you? I read something, I think Josie London put on her Instagram, that it would be better to have like the new year that would start in like the spring solstice, so like March time, when everything's waking up and fresh, and you're probably more motivated to do things. So rather than it being dark and cold, it's quite a hard slog. I always say slog and my husband tells me off. Slog. It's a hard slog to sort of get up in the morning when it's like this and it feels like you should be hibernating and going and trying to achieve all these things. So if you're not up for that, that's completely fine too. Cool, so I'm going to do a little outfit check for you. I'm going to get myself together and probably have a little something to eat. I think it's nearly 12 o'clock. And then I'm going to head to the shops and later on speak about some of the nice little bits I've got. So a little outfit of the day. I am full on Holland Cooper and H&M, so all the good H's going on, and it's very cold, so I've got this lovely roll neck that I got, this might be a couple of Christmases ago that my husband bought me this. I tucked under my bra because it was a little bit long and I wanted to show off my belt. This is what I got for my birthday this year, so I'm a big Holland Cooper fan. Who isn't? So it's always on my birthday and Christmas wish list, so my husband knows where to go whenever gifts are in need. So we've got, these were Christmas, so we've got these lovely Holland Cooper, I think they're called driving shoes, these little loafers, which I love, in chocolate. I will probably add that to my sort of favourites of the Christmas gifting. So these have been fantastic. H&M tights with a bit of a sucky in pants because, you know, Christmas and cheese and wine has definitely taken its toll. Skirt is H&M. Oh, I'm misflashed. Belt, Holland Cooper, as you can see, and as I said, jumper Holland Cooper. So lovely warm knit to go out into the wild. I haven't got my jewellery on yet, so I'm going to put that on. But some of those will be Christmas presents, so I can talk about that later. Okay. Okay, we are in the car and just letting it heat up because it was so cold. And my husband's been driving, so I'm just going to rearrange all the mirrors just to annoy him, but also so I can see. Lovely. Right. Windscreen. Ooh, it's frosty. Okay, we'll give it a minute. Okay. Do some errands, do some shopping. I'm going to take the dry cleaning because I'm a good wife. I've got my Coconut Lane. This is just arrived this morning. I've given it a wash. Coconut Lane, you can't see, tumbler. Because I was using Ocean Bottle and I'm getting paranoid that I'm going to chip my tooth on the metal every time I go bang to have a drink. So I needed a new tumbler, and I need someone to explain to me what the Stanley thing's all about. I don't get it. It's expensive. Big tumbler that holds water, which is great, and this does exactly the same thing, and it's pretty much half the cost. So I got it from Coconut Lane instead of Stanley because I don't, unless it's some amazing technology that makes your drink taste better or something, I don't quite get it. So that's what I got. Got my handbag, I've got my purse. Right, we're just going to wait for this to, I don't think it's gonna melt anytime soon, but I can see. I can't see in that mirror though. Cool. All right, let's get cracking. Probably gonna take you off because, oh gosh, the cat was under the car. What's she doing? Naughty cat. It's our neighbour's cat, and she tends to like coming in our house. But she's very friendly and lovely, so it's not like I kick her out every time she comes in. But we don't feed her. Anywho, that's enough of me whittering on. Must dash. Well, it is time for the job that a lot of us hate. I particularly hate is taking down the Christmas tree. Very sad that it's all over, but get everything fresh and ready for a new year. So, although it's sad taking it down, it's also nice getting the house all fresh and new. But we did have an amazing time using this dining room, this dining table that we worked so hard to refurbish. Got it off Facebook Marketplace and did a lot to it, sanded it, painted it. It was, sorry about the mess. It was quite grim when we first bought it, but it looks lovely now. I did have a nice garland on there, but that went up in flames. Anyway, tree taking down time. Here we go. Good evening. It is now Sunday evening and I'm here again, makeupless. So what's happened since I spoke on Friday? Well, the tree and the decorations are all down. I've just got a couple of more bits to put away, some of the table bits. Signed up to a new gym. So this morning, or this early afternoon, we were at the new gym, which was lovely. So we did a session, I did a weight session. I did try to do some shoulders and some back and a little bit of my legs because skiing is coming up, so I need to get the thighs strong. Did a bit of that, and then they've got a lovely spa area. So there was the hot tub, there was the plunge pool, which I went into, which was freezing. They've also got like a nice outdoor pool, heated, but it was still absolutely freezing cold. So we went outside just to have a little look at that. So I've cleaned a little bit since I've been back. I've now had a lovely hot shower, washed my hair ready for the week because Monday, so we're back to the office. Back to the office on Monday. So there we are. So I'm going to do a little bit of Christmas gifting, what I got for Christmas. And at the same time, I'll do some skincare because I got some skincare, as I mentioned, from the Harrods Beauty Box or Beauty Calendar. So every year, my mum, for me and my sister, to make life easier, I guess, and we just loved it. She gets us a beauty calendar that we open on at Christmas together, and that means we've just got lots of little treats rather than sort of like one main present. We get lots of little presents to open. So it's actually my favourite thing. I always really enjoy it. I love getting bits to open and skincare and makeup. So it's become a little tradition that's what me and my sister get, and it also means we get exactly the same thing, because being siblings, doesn't matter if you're in your 30s and 40s, you still rival. So let's do some skincare. So clean, fresh face. I don't think I need to do anything else because I've cleansed within an inch of its life, so we're all clean. So first, and I'm no expert, I don't know whether you should put these things on first, last, I just do what I do. So we're going to go in with some eye serum. So this is U Beauty, the Return Eye Concentrate. So this was in the Harrods Beauty Advent Calendar. So the Return Eye Concentrate, this is actually, I've used this for a couple of nights now. Really soothing on the eyes. I'm just going to put a little, so I'm looking at myself in the camera. I know I should look at you, but I need to look at myself. And oh, it's really soothing and really moisturizing. So I probably wouldn't put this on in the day because I think it would make the area a bit too greasy. But oh, it's just lovely. So I do like to make sure I've got something under my eyes. Okay, so that's that. Next up, what am I going to put on? So next I was very excited to try, I haven't had any products from this make before. Do you know, I want some water. Sorry, very distracted by the cat, and I wanted to get some more water. It's handy to have a big thing. I feel like I'm drinking more. Anyway, so haven't used this brand before. It is quite expensive, but so I was very excited to try this. Clé de Peau. This is the serum. Very nice. It's quite light. Just a couple of drops. Oops. A couple of drops. It's not too greasy. If you don't like greasy ones. Lovely, but a bit more. It's not sort of too runny either. It's really lovely consistency. It smells beautiful. It smells like really nostalgic, like face creams my mum used to use. I used to go and smell them when I was little. Lovely. Don't let any drop go to waste. Right. Clé de Peau. So next I'm going to, do I want to use another serum or do I just want to go on to cream? Oh, it's Sunday, let's use another serum. So we're diverting now, we're not on the Harrods Beauty Box. This came in one of the Space NK sort of stocking filler things. So this was from my sister. And it came in two, so it's a Sunday Riley, and you have the CEO Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric Face Oil, and the Luna Sleep Night Oil, and that's what I'm going to use on top of the Clé de Peau. Again, no skin expert, so if there's anybody that comes across as screaming at me not to layer up, sorry, but I can't help myself. I love it so much. I'll put it all over my face. Oh, lovely. I do like, of an evening, when you're all nice and clean, to sort of quite oil up my skin. I don't mind my skin being greasy of an evening. I know it's not everyone's favourite, but I quite like it because I feel like my skin really drinks it all up. And it can get quite dry, especially sort of, you know, working London, pollution. The heating's on because it's winter, so I like to have my face sort of full of lots of goodness. And look at that, it's glowing. Well, shiny. Okay, flipping back, we're going back to the Harrods Beauty Advent Calendar, and we have the Morad Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. So a full, well, I believe this is full size, it's quite big, full sized. It came in the Beauty Advent Calendar, which I was really, really impressed with. So it came with lots of different things, some smaller ones like obviously the Clé de Peau, but some big ones which I was just really impressed with. I'll show you a couple of other bits now. So I'm just going to get a good dollop of this on my face. Whoa. Try and rub it in upwards as much as possible. Try and defy gravity. Really lovely, moisturising. Beautiful. And then just going to finish off with a bit of this was my Christmas present, I'm just using it. Eucerin Acute Lip Balm. It's just keeping my lips from being crispy in this weather. I'm oiled, so I've oiled myself. I put the, is it the Aveeno, what is it called? The Aveeno body oil. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe it's just called body oil. So oiled myself, so I feel lovely moisturised. Look at that, glowy. My skin's not doing too bad. I'll overpluck this eyebrow. I know this is shorter than this one. It'll grow back, but one hair too many, few hairs too many. Never mind. I can draw them on for now. So that's what I'm putting on tonight. So I'll show you a couple of other bits that came with the Harrods Beauty Calendar. It's definitely been, I think, the best one so far. So for a few years we had the John Lewis one. That was a really, really good calendar. John Lewis had some amazing products in theirs. Last year we had the Selfridges one, and both my sister and myself agreed, a little bit disappointed, sorry Selfridges, but it was mainly a lot of hair care products, and I don't know, I just personally, I prefer face stuff. So it had like one serum and one cream. It didn't have a variety, so yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. So sorry about that, Harrods, but no, it was not for me. But if you're a more hair care person over skincare person, Selfridges Beauty Box Beauty Advent Calendar might be for you. So so this was in the Harrods. So again, another brand. I have used this before because it's been in other calendars, and I really, really love. So I was using their cream. This is the Augustinus Bader, the retinol serum. So this is another retinol serum. Absolutely gorgeous branding. Yeah, they absolutely nailed that branding. That says "Buy Me." Really lovely stuff, and a decent size as well. We also had Clarins. So we had the Clarins Multi-Intensive Jour SPF 15 Creme Lift. So a lovely daytime cream, super restorative day cream. So only SPF 15, so I probably would put another SPF on top, but maybe if I just had like a day in the house, then I'd probably use this, because I wouldn't need necessarily an SPF 50, although I'm sure it's recommended you do. So that was in there. There was also, and this is just amongst a few, there were many more. There was perfumes, lovely body wash, but yeah, it just had some really great stuff. I really liked it. So Elemis, another brand that I really, really love. I really love their balm to remove makeup. I forgot what it's called, but the rose balm, absolutely stunning. And this is the Pro Collagen Marine Oil. So I haven't used this before receiving it in the box, and so far I've used it a couple of times now, and yeah, really love it. But I really love this brand anyway, so I wasn't overly surprised. What else did we have? This was Valmont for Harrods Prime Renewing Pack. Now I believe it just says facial cream mask, and I've been using it sort of at night time. It is quite thick and hydrating, so I don't think this is a mask as in you wash off. I think it's just a cream, a really lovely hydrating cream, Valmont for Harrods. So there we go. Again, lovely packaging. What other bits? We had this Evidence de Beauté Le Volley Protection Total SPF 50, so a lovely SPF 50 to use. It's anti-aging total shield, so also protects from pollution, so actually very, very good for when I'm going into London in the office. This will be a good one to use. So that's it. That was just some of the bits. I won't completely go through everything because we'll be here forever, but that was some of the bits that was in the calendar that I've really enjoyed using. So I'm just going to put on some Grand Lash because my eyelashes have taken a beating recently, so give them a little encouragement to grow. Makeup wise, what was in here? Makeup wise, pretty sure this was in here. This was the Hourglass Unlocked Mascara. Really, really nice. It really defines lashes. It's got a plastic brush, which I prefer over the bristle brushes because it really combs through my lashes and makes them really long and separated. So this was a good one. I was very happy with this. And the 25th, so for Christmas Day, you would have opened, it had a little pouch that came with it, this little Harrods pouch, and inside was Tom Ford lipstick, which I'm obsessed. The packaging, everything about Tom Ford is just excellent. This was the colour, so a little bit darker, nice for winter. As you can see, I've used it, so you're missing the TF a little bit, but beautiful. So I've loved these lipsticks. I wore one for my wedding day that my beautiful maid of honour gifted me. So that was sort of my first Tom Ford lipsticks. This is my wedding colour. Really, really lovely on. So then I got this one in the beauty box. I'm very happy. Lovely. So what is next? Oh, Rodial, actually. Is this right? Yes. No, that's not right. What came in the Rodial one? This came with two things. Ah, yes. The highlighter, that's right. In one of the days in the advent calendar, so Rodial put in two products, so not one, but two. So you have the blush drops, which are really, really lovely. And I have used a couple of times now. It looks quite orangey, but actually works really well into the skin. And I think in summer, that is going to be just dreamy. Can't quite see as well here, but it does come up with a nice little sheen, a nice bit of colour, peachy colour. And you had the glass highlighter, which is also pretty stunning. Let's pop it on there. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, look at that shine. Beautiful. So, okay, so as mentioned earlier, I'm a huge Colin Cooper fan, and it makes things easy for my husband because I think he just goes on to the website. Excuse me. He just goes onto the website and is like, okay, bye, 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 which is great for me. So first up, we have this beautiful cable knit jumper. I have worn a couple of times, so if it's a bit mucky, excuse me, but this beautiful cable knit. Obviously, it would be better if I tried these things on, but I'm in pyjama mode, so we're not getting that. It's got these beautiful details button details. Feels absolutely beautiful on. So it's a lovely navy V-neck, and it just feels stunning. So that was one jumper. I got another one from Holland Cooper. So I got the sleeveless roll neck, which I haven't worn yet. Sleeveless roll neck. You see? Again, the detailing on the shoulder. Lovely fine knit. And it just feels beautiful and will look beautiful when I go to wear it, which will probably be, I don't know, maybe the weekend. What's going on the weekend? Oh, I might wear it the weekend actually. Yes. I've got my husband's grandma's birthday, so wear it to that. So, also, to keep on trend with the Holland Cooper, as you would have seen earlier in the vlog, I had these beautiful driving shoes, and how nice are these lovely chocolate loafers. Again, all the branding and detail. Branding, but not sort of too garish. I don't want something that's sort of just covered in brand. I quite like just, you know, the accents, and I just think that's really beautiful. So I love those. So I wore them out on Friday. It comes with a beautiful dust bag, of course. So tuck those away. Yes, I keep my shoes in their boxes. I feel like it just keeps them better. If I had a full shoe closet, I would probably keep them out of boxes. But anyway, last but not least, we have this rogue choice for my husband, but he's done very, very well. This gorgeous hat. I've always said I wanted a really nice hat for summer, and I hadn't found the perfect one. I had a big floppy hat that I wore all last summer, but it wasn't the one. I bought this nice little hat stand so it can sit. But how delicious is that going to look in summer? I'm going to wear this every day. That fail again, you've just got that one bit of branding. You've got this navy sash going round. Would you consider this a Panama hat? What did Holland Cooper call this? The Jessica hat. I didn't even notice that. How funny, it's called the Jessica hat. I hadn't seen that. Oh, I wonder if he got it because it's called Jessica. That's so cute. I better tell him. So yes, I can't put it on with my towel on, but yeah, I'm really excited to wear that during the summer. I think it's going to look divine. So yeah, he did fantastically. I also got a few more bits. Underwear, of course. I had oh no, I had some Christmas pajamas from my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. They're in the wash, but it's a nice Chelsea Piers Christmas pajamas. What else was there? I had some Birkenstocks because I'm a convert. I never used to like Birkenstocks. I'll show you actually. Flashing. So yes, I'm a massive convert because my husband bought his own a couple of years ago and I was not impressed. Now I'm like, oh no, but they look really good on some girls, so I thought I better go for them. So got these are actually the vegan leather. So they've got the silver buckle rather than the gold buckle. Vegan, as you can see, because I don't know, I just thought, well, why not? They look just as good as the non-vegan ones, so why would you not? So yeah, I've got these cute little peachy pink Birkenstocks, so again for summer. So with my hat, my Birkenstocks, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for summer. Skiing first, and then we can look forward to summer. Yeah, it's hard to get excited for summer when you've got skiing coming up. So it's still winter mode, but they're going to look fabulous during the summer. I'm very excited about that. I think other things I'm going to keep to myself, but yeah, I did have some wonderful Christmas gifts, and it was very Holland Cooper heavy, but that's no bad thing in my book. So I'm going to pop these things away. I'm going to, I don't know what time it is, it's probably near on 5 o'clock. I'm going to sit and chill out for a little bit with the husband. So yeah, so work tomorrow, so we're just going to chill out and sort of regroup, ready for an intense week, I'm sure, at work. And make some dinner and then get a nice early night and have a little bit of a read. I finished, I'm late to the party of this, I know, but I finished My Sister's Keeper, loved it, cried. Really good book. I might have seen the film, but years ago, because there's a lot of bits I couldn't remember. But either way, it's still a really great story and really great read. I got through that quite quickly, probably within a month, which is quick for me. I'm a slow reader. And I have just started A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm not usually a fantasy book, but there's been so much hype about these books that I thought I'd give it a go and see what I think. But yeah, so that's going to be my evening. So thank you very much for tuning in and listening to me waffle on with a towel on my head. And I hope if you are starting back to work soon or you're already at work, hopefully it's a nice ease in to a new year. I know it can be hectic. And if you are in an office like I am, there's a lot of pressures. You have to deal with a lot of characters, but don't take anything personally. Take it in your stride, deep breaths, and you will get through. I hope you have enjoyed, and thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you again. I will do my best, and good night and take care.